Hello, this is Gallon Gamer here, and welcome to part 2 of our Junkyard Rescue Vehicle project in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. And today we are going to be doing the whole suspension and brake thingy. So let's get this little monster right over to car lifter B, lift her up, and go directly into a time lapse of stripping the suspension. And I think I'm going to continue the time lapse with rebuilding the suspension as well. So it's going to be just taking everything apart, going over to the workbench, and putting everything back together again. And I have ourselves some brand new tires, which I might totally not have stripped off of another one of my projects. No, totally not. So yeah, I guess on with the time lapse. A fully restored suspension. Now look at that, all nice and shiny. New brakes, new suspension, new everything. Though most of it was repaired. So now, next thing I want to do is actually do the brake cylinder, which is under the bonnet. Or hood, as it is on American cars. And then I also need cooling. So brake pump is being taken off and then replaced. Do I have... Yes, I do have a radiator seat. Now, let's just close up the bonnet. Put on some shiny new wheels. It is these. Because we want the fat ones on the back and the normal sized ones on the front. So, over to the other side, please. Yep. And now we take another set of normal size tires, which I have to say, they look splendid on there, especially with those shiny new brakes. And then put the bigger tires, which I'm going to show you now, as 275s are, oh, come, please back. They are big. I'm going to lift the car up in a second and then you can really see how big they are. And I still need to clean out the mess in my inventory. So now lift the car up. And now look at those big fat tires. Look at them. But yes, now we go to the list. And everything is 100%. And we'd get a 3.5 grand restoration bonus. But I'm not going to sell it yet. We still need to... Battery. Have I missed out on the battery? Because that's the only thing that's not being shown. Oh yeah, it wasn't charged. So let me just charge it. Then put it back. And then I shall go for a spin with this brand new well, brand newly restored vehicle. Let's see what her restoration bonus is now that we have everything completed. Put in our nice battery, close the bonnet, and we get an extra at least 6 grand. Well, 6.5. 9,600 American dollars. And you see everything right here is good. It's at 100%. It's perfect. So she should just run. Now let's go over to the abandoned airport. Oh, no oil in engine. Since when is there no oil in there? I didn't know. So let's just put some oil in. Glug, glug, glug. That's enough. When the jug is tilted down a bit more, that's when the game tells you it's doing the thing with it's good. So yep, no oil. So let's get to the abandoned airport, load in, and go for a spin in this frankly awesome vehicle. So, here she is, my bolt roulette. Actually, our bolt roulette. Well, she grips up nicely, that's good. Oops, that was a wall. Those fat tires are definitely doing their job on keeping this thing planted. And my god, does this thing drive nicely. No speed wobble. Well, there is some kind of speed wobble, but I'm doing that myself and trying to get this thing to spin. And yes, she does do donuts. Well, that's a lot of smoke. The American dream. Doing burnouts in your freshly restored 70s muscle car? 60s muscle car? I don't know. From the time when there was no gas crisis. She definitely does handle good, and look at that. Just lighten up the tarmac. Just lighten it up. Now let's do a little bit of a top speed run down here. 120, 130, 40, 50, 60, 70. Can we get to at least 90? 80? 90? Can we do 200? Can we do 200 before we hit the wall? 200 kilometers an hour and wall. She is still fine though. Now, this is only the first part, because now we have to go to the dyno. And maybe for funds in another episode. Actually, no, I'm going to sell this thing at the end of this episode, so guess we can already say goodbye. Okay, dyno. Move car, dyno. Also, you might have noticed that my garage looks a little bit nicer with the garage customization DLC, which is, of course, free. So just go over here, go to the dyno machine, and run it. Indeed. Run the dyno. Run the dyno. So, start on the wheels. We are making a solid 306 horsepower to the wheel, and 538 newton meters of torque. Oh, newtons of torque. My god. And so we've got the paint shop. So back to car lifter B. And off to the track, I guess, because I really want to do a lap in this on the track, which I haven't driven in absolute ages. Like, seriously, absolute ages. So loading up. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, it's this thing. I thought of something different. But yeah, let's take a run on this and see how she feels. Acceleration is good. Let's try to do a little... Oh. It's not every day that you get to roll a muscle car. You know what? Next week's upload, BeamNG Drive muscle cars doing flips and stuff. Please go in there. Okay, but first I need to do a burnout. And as there is no way to hold the gas and the brake at the same time, I'll have to do this. Get those revs up and go. There we go. That's some good smoke. Keep shredding those tires. Okay, enough. But she does get quite squirrely when you do take her out. Suspension test. Everything should be fine. Just whoop whoop whoop. And I overshot the braking. Twice. Okay, good. Now that that's done, and I might not actually go to the test track this time, I'm going to go to the racetrack and do a lap on that. Yep, everything is fine. Main gate, racetrack. In my Bolt roulette. And accelerate to start. Zoom out of it. Only a little bit of wheel spin, okay. I thought this thing would do more, but okay. Okay, a little bit of brake, and already directly skedaddled off the track. Now light him up. I need to go forwards. Off we go. We'd need to port this into BeamNG. That would be awesome. Oh, and big hit. Come on, please go that way. This thing is a car made for straights and for nothing else. Or I might just be doing this too fast. Who knows? Probably you, because you're watching. Okay, chicane, which I don't want to mess up. Oof. Okay, we've already done a lap that's over a minute. I don't know what the current record is, but I'm guessing it's under 1 minute and 30 seconds, because that's definitely what I'm getting. And now wiggly sprint to the finish line. And we've gone over 1 minute 30. And our lap time is 1:41. So back to the garage. And on that note, I am going to say thank you for watching. That was it. I'm now going to sell this car, say goodbye, and bye-bye.